Yo, what is up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out Yanmega EX. So yeah, we're playing Yanmega with Zoroark EX. Yanmega really kind of gave me Golisopod GX vibes for the people who were around in 2017. And since Golisopod GX was also played with Zoroark GX at the time, I thought why not pair up Yanmega EX with Zoroark EX. So Yanmega has the buzzing boost ability that says once during your turn when this Pokemon moves from your bench to the active spot, you may search your deck for up to 3 grass energy cards and attach them to this Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. And then the attack Jet Cyclone for 3 grass in the colors, 210 damage, and moves 3 energies from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. You can very easily load up a Yanmega and then attack, move it to a bench Yanma or a bench Yanmega EX. Or you can even move it to something like Regigigas. And Regigigas, of course, is a very good counter for against Terra decks. Regigigas, of course, with the Jewel Breaker attack does 100 and 230 more if your opponent's active Pokemon is a Terra type. So this is a very good counter against Dragapult. Then we're also playing Munkidori. Since we are playing Munkidori, we can play 3 Darkness Energy. We even have the option to attack with Zoroark if really needed, you know. One other cool thing you can do, you can also Jet Cyclone. For if your opponent is bricking, to your Fezandipiti, and even Cruel Arrow a couple times, kind of making it similar to the Raging Bolt. So that's also a pretty cool thing that has come up, for me at least, a couple times. So that's the Pokemon lineup. We're also playing Shaymin, by the way. Yeah, Flower Curtain. I don't know, it's not really necessary in most cases, but I just thought why not put one in there. We're playing 3 Ultra Ball, 1 Switch, Defiance Band. Kind of fixes your math against Raging Bolt, then you can do 240 to Bolt. We're playing an Earthen Vessel, 4 Buddy-Buddy Poffin because we do play a lot of low HP basics, 1 Counter Catcher for if you get behind on prize cards, 3 Iono, of course Iono, very strong disruptive card as well as a very good draw supporter. We're playing 1 Night Stretcher, 1 Super Rod to shuffle back some grass energies as well. You could probably up the count of Super Rods to 2 maybe, but for now we're playing 1, 2 Technical Machine Evolution, 3 Ants Castle. Ants Castle is, of course, a very good way to move your Zoroark to the bench, promoting Yanmega and using the Buzzing Boost ability. We're playing Prime Catcher as our A-Spec. Prime Catcher works very good in this deck since you get to switch your active Pokemon and your opponent, bossing up something like a Fezandipiti and taking a knockout with Jet Cyclone. We're playing 2 Nest Ball, 4 Arven, and 3 Boss's Orders since we do really want to play around the big Stage 2 Pokemon in the format. If you can't, then it's also fine. So that is the trainer lineup. And for our energy, we're playing 7 Grass Energy and 3 Darkness Energy. So yeah, that's my full Yanmega Zoroark list. But before we go into our first match, if there are any decks or cards you want me to check out, make sure to let me know down below what card or deck that might be. And then I'll check it out for you for my series. You'll name it and I play it. Well, with that, let's jump into our first match. So this is kind of an unfortunate opening hand. We are up against Team Rocket's Mewtwo, I presume. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Rocket's Mewtwo, it's kind of annoying since the, Erasure Ball, I don't know, does knock us out, for 5 energy, so, that's quite annoying. I'm gonna turn off the sound. And our opening hand isn't perfect as well, or not perfect. I mean, we don't have a supporter. We started Shaymin, which is kind of annoying. They attach a water energy. Whoa, what's this? It's maybe for Mimikyu or Corners? No, that doesn't make any sense. Let's Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Let's get a Yanma and a Zorua, I guess. Yeah, let's get a Yanma and a Zorua. Yeah, this is probably one of your worst matchups, which is very, annoying, but it's also like, it's such a weird, okay, either way, let's pass. The Rocket's Mewtwo deck does seem really fun, or at least pretty cool, so I myself am planning on playing that as well, but yeah, haven't been too impressed by it, but I'm still making it IRL because, yeah, I mean, bro, look at this guy. Look how sick he is. Such a cool deck. So, definitely gonna play more of that. We're gonna attach the Rocket's Energy. And they pass. Okay, so they, up until now, also don't have a lot. We get Ants Castle. Let's evolve this. I kind of want to smack the Mewtwo. I think I'm gonna boss Prime Catcher up that one. I think I'm gonna do this. get a Zoroark, so I can at least draw some cards. Not gonna put Dance Castle in play. Let's just discard it with Trade. Hopefully they won't be able to move their Mewtwo. Okay, so we get an Arven, so we can get a Yanmega or a Yanma. That's actually kind of good. Now we can get a TM Evolution for next turn. Let's Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Let's get 2 more of these guys. Or 1 each, I should say. Let's Prime Catcher up the Mewtwo. Let's touch 3 energy. Yeah, and let's Jet Cyclone. So if they don't move the Mewtwo, then we should be in a pretty decent spot. They put down the Rocket's Factory. They're going to play the Rocket's Great Ball. Of course, they should, or they could have Giovanni. I mean, they could also not have Giovanni, so. And even if they have Giovanni, that doesn't guarantee them having 2. They don't need 2 Spite Ups. They only need 1 Spite Ups and a attachment for turn. So they're going to charging up. Let's see it. Do they have Transceiver? Probably for Giovanni. Yeah, they're going to Giovanni. Probably the Zoroark. Yeah, okay. There's the attachment. Now, this is not a very good position. Now we have to boss up the bench Mewtwo to take a knockout on that Mewtwo. Retreat with Yanma into Yanmega. Then use the ability. Attack the benched Mewtwo. We lost our draw power as well. Kind of unfortunate. Let's boss up the Mewtwo. And I don't think I Poffin for anything here. I think I just retreat. I have the TM Evolution, which is not really going to do a whole lot. Let's do this. Maybe I should Poffin for another Yanma, since we are going to Jet Cyclone and move all the energies. So let's move. Yeah, we should probably move them here. Now we really just have to pray we get something off the prizes. We get an Arven that could turn into an Ultra Ball, of course. Yeah, Mewtwo is probably like one of your worst matchups, since we don't have any way to knock it out in one hit. So yeah, I completely forgot about Zoroark. And they do have ways of knocking you out in one hit. So even stuff like Raging Bolt is a whole lot better. Ooh, they play Team Rocket's Archer. Just because they play 2 Mask and we can move energy to Regigigas. Then, for example, counter Catcher up. Yeah, 2 Mask and then smack with Gigas. And then they would have to respond in return, knocking out our Regigigas. So them taking 1 prize card. So yeah, even Raging Bolt is a better matchup. Yeah, this is just kind of bad. Ooh. They discard the Giovanni. So we have an Iono in hand. If they knock out when they're gonna knock out the Yanmega. What is our play here though? I think they just how do we knock out the Mewtwo? Let's promote the Yanma. We get boss. We're definitely gonna counter Catcher up this guy. Iono. But even then, like, how do we win this? We whiff completely, by the way. Bench Munkidori. Let's Razor Wing. If they have the Giovanni, then they would have to switch our Pokemon as well. So I'm just gonna Razor Wing. Maybe they just. They don't even whiff. Okay. They're probably gonna boss up the Zorua. I mean, that is the correct play. So let's see. Ooh, they go after Munkidori? I mean, that is fine. It's such a shame. If we had 10... Maybe we should play a Rigid Band, actually. Just one. One Rigid Band. That would completely shift this matchup, because then they wouldn't be one-hitting us. Maybe I'm on something. Rigid Band. Yeah, it doesn't really matter here what we do. We can Iono, sure. See 4 more cards. I just don't think it matters. Easy Zoroark. Let's trade away Yanma. We get a switch. Yeah, Reshiram. Yeah, this is just not it. We'll Razor Wing and Yeah, this was a bad matchup. Maybe I should add a rigid band, actually. You can maybe add a rigid band and try to swing this matchup a little more into your favor. But yeah, with that, let's move on to our next match. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm using a new editing software, so I've been kind of lacking behind on the videos, so I want to apologize for that. I'm also working on some other types of videos. Those do take a whole lot longer for me to make than I initially thought, so that's why I haven't really been uploading the last couple of days. I'm gonna make sure to upload more frequently these types of videos, as well as other Pokemon TCG videos, more invested on the history of the Pokemon TCG, as well as maybe some retro GLC. So yeah, hopefully you stick around, and let's get back to the video. Yo, it looks like we are going first. It's a better opening hand. Let's Nest Ball. Let's get Yanma. Let's attach here. And we can't even get Ultra Ball, so this is annoying. Let's end our turn. Yeah, this... I mean, it kind of depends on how long we get item locked. If we get item locked for just a couple turns, we should be fine. If they just keep on item locking and we can't get out and we don't draw anything good, then we could be here for a while. Charizard, okay then. Okay, they're at least playing somewhat of an interesting deck, so that's like cool. They're just gonna TM Evolution. Charizard is actually, it should be a pretty decent matchup, so yeah, let's see. So they are gonna Evolution. Ooh. Okay. Annoying part here is now we're just taking one prize. I mean, they don't have Dusknoir, so it should still be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. We get another Arven. Real question is, do we just go for TM Evolution, let them take a knockout, and then swing back? That's probably just a better idea. Let's do this. Get Buddy-Buddy Poffin in here. Let's do this. Maybe touch the darkness to this guy. This. Oop. Alright. Yeah, we have a pretty decent board state. We have one Zoroark, we have Yanmega. I mean, they could still Itchy Paw in here, but then we just knock out... Yeah, then we knock out the Badoo, also fine. Then we still have a Zoroark online, Yanmega. They don't have any Duskulls online, or Dusclops, or Dusknoir, or whatever. So that's very good for us, because otherwise they would be able to knock out one of our Pokemon EX. They should not be able to do that this turn. We're going to play a Nest Ball. I gotta sleeve up this deck while I play this match, because I gotta go in like half an hour, so hopefully this match doesn't take too long. They play the Ho-Oh. What is this, bro? Cyrano and Charizard. Okay, that's an interesting choice. Mew EX. I mean, I guess you can charge it up with Infernal Rain. Okay, so they did end up having a pretty insane hand, actually. So the Yanma, the active, is probably just cooked here. Oh, they're just gonna knock it out with the Ho-Oh. Okay, I mean, I was looking at Ho-Oh first glance. It's like not a very good card in this match. Oh wait, we don't have weakness. I keep forgetting that we have lightning weakness. Yanmega is actually flying type, so just because it's a flying type, we don't have weakness for fire. Which is in this case so much better, because there are good like lightning lightning type attackers like Iron Hands, but those just don't do enough to knock out the Yanmega with something like MP very much, unless they have a future booster capsule. So yeah, that's something. Let's run with Yanma here. We should be able to Arven for a rescue board, or maybe top like an energy. No, Fezandipiti. Seems kind of like a liability. We're definitely going to knock out the Charizard. The Defiance Band should not be very good this match. Night Stretcher, that gets us an energy. Is that the way we want to get the energy? No, we should probably still Arven. We should get another Zorua though. Let's do this. Attach here. We should just evolve this, why not? Retreat into Yanmega. Buzzing Boost. Attach 3 energies to Yanmega. Let's counter catcher up the Charizard. And let's Jet Cyclone for 420 and knock out the Charizard. Move 3 to this Yanmega. We should probably move... Should we move a Darkness Energy? Let's think. Is that optimal? I don't think it matters all that much. So let's just do this. Take 2 prize cards. And then we're in a actually pretty good position here. If they... I mean, how would they knock out the Yanmega? I don't know. But even if they knock out the active Yanmega, then we just... if they knock it out, then the only way they'd be able to is by... Not even with Charizard, so... Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like we're in a pretty good position. Preferably we'd get a... Preferably we find a boss's orders to knock out the Mew on the bench. But yeah, for the rest, looking pretty good here. Otherwise, they did Charizard. They do have Charizard in play now. So if they attack with Charizard, then we're big chilling because we just retreat to the other Yanma on the bench or Yanmega, whatever, and just knock out the Charizard with that. They attach more to the Ho-Oh. I don't know what the Ho-Oh is going to do here. I mean, it might be better to attack with Ho-Oh than with Charizard. But at the same time, Jid definitely used up all his energy here. There's no way he's playing more than 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 energy. I mean, at this point, he could also just be playing like 10, so I don't know. But either way, he's going to quick search. What does he want to do here? Probably just boss up the Zoroark. So, I mean, that's why we do have the castle. Let's see, he's gonna Heroescape. Ooh, okay then. Now we kind of want to find Munkidori actually. Ooh, they're still gonna attack with Ho-Oh though. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense attaching the Heroescape to Charizard. Even if they don't attack, ooh, we find Prime Catcher. That's actually kind of nasty. Let's trade here. If we find a Nest Ball, then we are in a really good position. We find a Darkness Energy. They have a Bravery Charm of the Mew as well, so do we risk not being able to knock out the Charizard? I think we still do, because later on we can still find Munkidori, I guess. So let's do this. Buzzing Boost, get 1. Now we, yeah. Just kind of annoying, like the chances of finding Munkidori Darkness Energy now are just so much lower. And they do have a very small hand, so maybe just Buddy-Buddy Poffin, look through the deck as well. I guess we just... Do we even want to get anything? I don't think we do. Let's just do this and... Jet Cyclone. Yeah, preferably we'd find the Munkidori for next turn. If we don't, that's also fine. We still attach to this Yanmega, I believe. All 3, yeah, for sure. Even if they knock out the Yanmega next turn, or this turn, that should still be fine. Then we just attach to Zorua, retreat at the Yanmega, boss up the Charizard and knock it out. But yeah, okay, I don't know what this guy cooked up with his Ho-Oh deck. With Charizard, whatever it is, it's not working very well. At least not against the most broken card ever, Yanmega EX. They are gonna quick search here. They're gonna Professor Turo of the Charizard. Okay, makes sense that they Turo of the Charizard. They're gonna promote the Ho-Oh, but now they don't have a Terra Pokemon in play, so doing 100 damage just doesn't seem that good, but sure. I mean, we're in the same position as we were last turn. If we find Munkidori, then it's pretty darn good. If we don't, then, like, what do we do? This might be a good time to use Iono. But then we can't. Boss's order up Mew. I mean, that's still fine. We can knock out the Badoo through Munkidori as well. So let's discard Fez, draw 2. Not a very good hand. I think we just Iono. Maybe you should have Iono'd first, actually. It's kind of like too greedy on the Munkidori. We did find Monkey. Of course, we just didn't find the corresponding energy. Okay, so if we promote Yanmega, then we know that we know exactly what's gonna happen. They promote the other Ho-Oh, then knock out the Yanmega. They probably get another Charizard online. Maybe they even knock it out with... No, they never knock it out with Charizard. They knock it out with Ho-Oh. We're gonna retreat into this guy. I just don't think we attach any energy here. I'm gonna move 3 already, so that's fine. We can Ultra Ball next turn for a Zoroark. The Ents Castle, though. Yeah, okay, I don't know. Let's just knock it out. Let's see what we get from the prize cards. I think the best way for us to win this game is through something like Munkidori the Badoo and then knocking out a Charizard. That's probably like the best way for us to win. So we need a Darkness Energy and Boss's Orders. So if we could find a Darkness Energy and Boss's... That's my chair. If we can find a Boss's Orders and a Munkidori, then that would be pretty good. They are going to knock out our Yanmega. I did discard Fez. I traded it away. So we don't have access to Fez unless we find Super Rod or Night Stretcher. So that's fine. It's fine. I'm going to get Charmeleon. So that does mean they'll have a guaranteed Charizard next turn, which is fine by me. That's like one of our win conditions, so sure. We do have to promote the Zorua. No, we don't, because we already have the energy. Never mind. We're gonna have to bench the Yanma, though. Okay, so we top deck Regigigas. Don't really need Regigigas, so bench this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna discard these. Get another Zoroark. And then just trade and pray we get an energy. And I mean, boss isn't per se necessary here, so an energy would just... Ooh, 2 energy. Let's trade again. We can discard 1 energy, that's fine. An Iono. We actually... Yeah, we're just also gonna play the Iono. Let's see. Do we have Yanmega in deck? Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should have 1 more. Benching Zorua just doesn't seem very good. Does it? I don't think so. I think we do, because Boss's Orders is our win condition next turn, so let's just bench this. I think we still have the game here no matter what, so let's Adrenabrain off the damage onto the Badoo. Take a prize. Let's see what we get. We get a Buddy-Buddy Poffin that's like useless now. Fine. Let's Jet Cyclone, move all the energy to Yanma on the bench. And then that should just be it, I guess. I think that should be it. The spiky energy isn't gonna do anything. But yeah, not really anything noteworthy. We get an Ents Castle. Yeah, I don't know. I just think we... No, I don't think they can do anything to win this game. If the best play for them would be to attack with Mew, using my Jet Cyclone, I guess. And then, yeah, if they use Mew to use Jet Cyclone, I just try to find Boss's Orders, just like planned, and win the game that way. Or, yeah, then I wouldn't have any damage counters. So, I don't know. I think we just win here no matter what. They could trap, quote-unquote trap, a Zoroark, but then we do have the castle in hand. So if they don't hand disrupt us, I think no matter what, we should have the game here. Oh no, we still have to find Yanmega, but then we can Arven for Ultra Ball, right? Yeah, we can Arven for Ultra Ball. So no matter what, if they don't hand disrupt us here, we win the game. So they would have to quick search for an Iono, but at the same time, I don't think they have any energy left, any fire energy at least. They have 9 in the discard, 3. Oh, they're gonna swing with Mew. Okay, so they are gonna go with the Mew route. Then it's still the same. We have to find Yanmega and Boss's Orders. A little more than I originally thought. actually, because I completely forgot we didn't have Yanmega. We should still just be fine. Let's promote Yanma? No, because then we have to find the energy as well. We're gonna promote Munkidori. They're gonna move probably all the energy to, yeah, the Charizard. I don't know why they attached an energy to Charizard, but sure. Oh, it's actually a little closer than I thought. Okay, that's fine though. Is Prime Catcher still in deck? We have boss's orders now. Prime Catcher's not in deck, so no, we would just have to find Yanmega. If we find Yanmega, then it's game. There's the Ultra Ball. So let's discard the Poffin, the Arven. Let's find our Yanmega EX. I didn't check if I had any energy left in deck. If I didn't, then I'm gonna find out now, and it should still be fine because we can trade once more. So yeah, we still have 2 even. Let's just get them both. Why not? Let's boss up the Charizard, and let's Jet Cyclone for the knockouts. Move 3 energies to our Zoroark. Yeah, sure. And take our final prize card, and with that is the Yanmega Zoroark deck. So yeah, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Like I said, definitely let me know what card or deck you want me to check out for you. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out if you let me know down below. Like I also said, I am really working on getting better at editing so I can improve the quality of my videos. I don't know at the time of this recording how much I'm going to edit this video, actually, because I am working on a video that took a whole lot longer than I thought it would. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed the Yanmega Zoroark deck that kind of resembled the Zorua Pod from back in the day. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.